వెల్కమ్ టు క్రైమ్ డైరీస్. నక్సల్స్ ఏరవేతలో దేశవ్యాప్తంగా గుర్తింపు పొందిన గ్రేహౌండ్స్ యూనిట్ చీఫ్ ఈరోజు మన గెస్ట్. పేరు రాజీవ్ కుమార్ మీనా, IPS, అడిషనల్ DG, ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్. అంటే మీరు నెక్స్ట్ జనరేషన్కి మీరు ఒక ఆర్కే మీనా జీవో రెడీ చేసి పెట్టారు.
Yeah, those days there was rule in UPSC. That once you get a group 1, you can have only one another chance. When I appeared the third attempt, prelims was passed. They have removed that you can appear for how many times. Otherwise, earlier it was only 2 times.
అంటే బొలుగు ఏరియాలో 2 ఎక్స్చేంజ్ ఆఫ్ ఫైర్స్ ఉన్నాయి. సిల్లాపల్లి ఆ స్పాట్కి వెళ్ళడానికి ట్రైన్లో పోవాలి, బై రోడ్ లేదు. ఆ బాడీస్ని కూడా గూడ్స్ ట్రైన్లో తీసుకొచ్చారు. ఆ సిల్లాపల్లి ఎన్కౌంటర్ మీకు ఐడియా ఉంటుంది, చెప్పండి. రివీల్ చేయడానికి ఇబ్బంది అయితే వద్దు.
Those days in Nizamabad it was very chill. Sunrise started around 6. We started combing.
బాబు ముందలు పనిచేస్తున్నప్పుడు మీ మీద ఒక మీడియాలో ఒక నెగిటివ్ తీసుకొచ్చారు. మీరు ఇంత సిన్సియర్గా పనిచేస్తున్నప్పుడు ఇటువంటి ఎలిగేషన్ వచ్చినప్పుడు మీరు ఎలా ఫీల్ అయ్యారు?
There are lot of enemy. If something good happen, he feels very happy. If something goes wrong, then you have to suffer. There is no doubt.
అంటే మీరు ఎక్స్చేంజ్ ఆఫ్ ఫైర్స్ అని కాకుండా సార్, మీరు కోమింగ్లోకి మీరు ఆపరేషన్ వెళ్ళడం.
Pasra is help. When this exchange of fire I told, so we thought that nearby some Maoist may be there. So we started in extender line combing. While combing, suddenly we found that we are away from the party. Only myself and my gunman. Little bit fear was there. There no doubt. They were also worried that ASP is missing. Constables, they are ready to die. I am telling you, such a good persons I have never seen.
ఇప్పుడు ఒక పార్టీ కోమింగ్ వెళ్ళినప్పుడు, గ్రేహౌండ్స్ పార్టీ లోపలికి వెళ్ళిందంటే ఆర్కే మీనా గారు నిద్రపోరని మీ వాళ్ళు చెప్తారు.
Any other crime, if somebody will commit a mistake, we can rectify, we can take action against it. But a death takes place, you can't rectify.
వెల్కమ్ టు క్రైమ్ డైరీస్. నక్సల్స్ ఏరవేతలో దేశవ్యాప్తంగా గుర్తింపు పొందిన గ్రేహౌండ్స్ యూనిట్ చీఫ్ ఈరోజు మన గెస్ట్. పేరు రాజీవ్ కుమార్ మీనా, IPS, అడిషనల్ DG, ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్. రాజీవ్ కుమార్ మీనా గారు ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ క్యాడర్కి వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఉమ్మడి ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్లో నక్సల్స్ మూవ్మెంట్ చాలా పీక్ స్టేజ్లో ఉంది. ఆయన టైంలోనే మహబూబ్ నగర్, ఖమ్మం, ఆదిలాబాద్లో చాలా వర్క్ చేశారు. ఈరోజు ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ అనేది నక్సల్స్ ఏరివేతలో ఒక స్థాయికి ఉండడమే కాకుండా పీస్ ఆఫ్ సిచ్యువేషన్ వచ్చిందంటే దానికి ఉన్న కంట్రిబ్యూషన్లో రాజీవ్ కుమార్ మీనా గారు కంట్రిబ్యూషన్ కూడా చాలా స్పష్టంగా కనిపిస్తుంటుంది. మహబూబ్ నగర్, ఖమ్మం, ఆదిలాబాద్లో ఆయన ఎలాంటి వర్క్ చేశారు, కేవలం ఎన్కౌంటర్లే కాకుండా, క్లాసికల్ ఎన్కౌంటర్లే కాకుండా సరెండర్స్కి ఏ విధంగా ప్రోత్సాహం చేశారు, నక్సల్స్ సమస్యని కేవలం లా అండ్ ఆర్డర్ ప్రాబ్లంగా కాకుండా సోషో ఎకనామిక్ సమస్యగా గుర్తించి అతను ఏ విధంగా దాన్ని షార్ట్అవుట్ చేసుకొచ్చారు అనే విషయాలు నేను అడిగి తెలుసుకున్నాను. అంతేకాకుండా గ్రేహౌండ్స్, ఒకప్పుడు వ్యాస్ గారు, అహుల్యవాయ్ గారు ప్రారంభించిన గ్రేహౌండ్స్ని ఇప్పుడు ఆయన చీఫ్గా ఉన్నారు. ఈ గ్రేహౌండ్స్ వాళ్ళు ప్రారంభించిన గ్రేహౌండ్స్లో ఇంకా ముందుకు తీసుకువెళ్ళడానికి ఇక్కడున్న గ్రేహౌండ్స్ కమాండెంట్లు కానీ గ్రేహౌండ్స్ సిస్టమ్ని ఏ విధంగా ముందుకు తీసుకెళ్తున్నారు, దాన్ని ఇంకా ఇప్పటికే దేశవ్యాప్తంగా దీనికి ఒక మిగతా రాష్ట్రాలన్నీ కూడా గ్రేహౌండ్స్ని రోల్ మోడల్గా తీసుకున్నాయి. ఇంకా దీన్ని ఇంకా ముందుకు తీసుకెళ్ళడానికి, ఇదే స్టాండర్డ్స్ని మెయింటైన్ చేయడానికి ఆర్కే మీనా గారు ఏం చేశారు విషయాన్ని సార్ నేను తెలుసుకున్నాను. సార్ నమస్తే అండి.
నమస్తే.
రాజీవ్ కుమార్ మీనా గారు, IPS, మహబూబ్ నగర్ ఎస్పీగా ఉన్న టైంలో మిమ్మల్ని ఒకసారి మీట్ అయినండి. మీరు అప్పుడు అంటే అప్పుడున్న సిచ్యువేషన్ ప్రకారం చాలా తక్కువ టైంలో ఎక్కువ విషయాలు చెప్పి వెళ్ళిపోయారు. అంటే ఎక్కువ టైం ఇవ్వడానికి ఇష్టపడేవారు కాదు, ఎందుకంటే ఆ మూమెంట్ ఆ విధంగా ఉండేది, ఎప్పుడు ఎలా జరుగుతుంటుందని. అంటే ఇప్పుడు యూనిఫామ్ వేసుకున్నప్పుడు యూనిఫామ్ కూడా వేసుకోవాలని పరిస్థితులు ఉండేవండి. అంటే మహబూబ్ నగర్ నుంచి మేము నాగర్కర్నూలు చేయాలని, అటు గద్వాల్ చేయాలని ఆ జర్నీ కూడా స్పెసిఫిక్గా చెప్పకుండా రకరకాల రూట్స్లో వెళ్ళడం అంటే అంత పీక్ స్టేజ్లో అనేది మీరు ఫేస్ చేశారు. ఇప్పుడు వచ్చేసరికి సిచ్యువేషన్ మారిందండి. అంటే దాన్ని మారడానికి చాలామంది ఆఫీసర్స్, సిస్టమ్, గవర్నమెంట్ అన్నీ కలిపి పనిచేయడంలో వచ్చింది. అయితే అదొక పార్ట్. అయితే గ్రేహౌండ్స్ ప్రజెంట్ ఉన్నారండి. గ్రేహౌండ్స్ అనేది వ్యాస్ గారు, హోలీవారి గారు, లేదంటే కూడా దుర్గాప్రసాద్ గారు, వీళ్ళందరూ దీన్ని ఒక బలోపేతం చేసుకొచ్చారు. ఆ బలోపేతం చేసి వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఈ గ్రేహౌండ్స్ని ఒక సిస్టమ్ని ఇంకా ముందుకు తీసుకెళ్ళడానికి, దీని స్టాండర్డ్స్ని, అదే స్టాండర్డ్స్ని ఇంకా పెంచడానికి, అంటే మీలాంటి ఆఫీసర్స్ ఆ స్టాండర్డ్స్ని ఎక్కడకు తగ్గకుండా అదే స్టాండర్డ్స్ మెయింటైన్ చేయడం, దీని వెనుక మీ కృషి ఏ విధంగా ఉంది, దీని అచీవ్మెంట్స్ ఏ విధంగా ఉన్నాయి, మీ కమాండ్స్కి ఏ విధంగా వాళ్ళకి మీరు మోటివేషన్ చేస్తుంటారు? ఇప్పుడు మనకి గ్రేహౌండ్స్ అనగానే మిగతా స్టేట్స్ అన్నిటికీ కూడా గ్రేహౌండ్స్ అనేది వస్తుంది. గ్రేహౌండ్స్ మన ఈ రోల్ మోడల్ని దీన్ని ఇంకా చేయడానికి ఏ విధంగా మీరు ప్లాన్ చేస్తుంటారు? దీనికన్నా ముందు విశాఖపట్నం కమిషనర్గా చేశారు, అక్కడ మీ అచీవ్మెంట్ కనిపిస్తుంటుంది. ఈ ప్రశ్నకు సమాధానం చెప్పే ముందు ఒకసారి రాజీవ్ కుమార్ మీనా గారి కుటుంబ నేపథ్యం ఒకసారి.
యాక్చువల్లీ ఐఎమ్ ఫ్రమ్ అల్వర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ అండ్ Rajasthan state. Very small village is there but it is very near to Delhi. It's almost 160 kilometers away from Delhi, just bordering to Haryana. So when we were studying in our college days, that time first time I thought that I should appear for civil service, because in rural area those days regarding IS not much awareness was there, and generally we were thinking it's a very difficult exam and very tough, you can't pass. General perception was this in the rural schools gani, college gani, people were not having much idea. But when I was in MCom, one officer from Rajasthan cadre, he visited our college. He was the chief guest in a function. Then he revealed his wife was also IS officer. And then they spoke lot of things, that I also studied from this college only and got this post. Then we thought that okay, we can also try it. But luckily after completion of my MCom, immediately I got job. I became an income tax officer in Delhi, and I worked almost 6 years in Delhi. When I went to Delhi, then I got more exposure. Lot of friends came in my contact. In that, almost 5-6 are in now civil service. So when I came in their contact, I got lot of ideas. And one of my uncle, who was director in Ministry of Public Enterprises, he also guided. And due to that, I appeared. And luckily, in first attempt itself, I got Group 1 service. But I was in income tax, so I did not join. And then second attempt, I got this IPS.
Achha.
And then again, I appeared third time. That time also I got, but that was lower service customs, so I preferred to join this.
Achha, IPS.
And that was one very peculiar things happened. That gave me a lot of courage, and it helped me here also. When first time I got Indian Information Broadcasting Service in first attempt, that was a Group 1 service. Those days there was rule in UPSC.
Achha.
That once you get a Group 1, you can have only one another chance. That also, if you get a Group 1, then you can't appear for third time. So I got Indian Information Broadcasting Service. Then again I appeared, I got IPS. Then I wanted to appear for third attempt. When I appeared third attempt, prelims was passed. Then when I went for mains, they stopped. They told that already you got 2 times Group 1 and you can't appear for third attempt. Then I told that okay, this is as per rule prakaram I can't appear. But when I got Group 1 Indian Information Broadcasting Service, immediately when the offer letter came, I resigned. So now I am eligible for third attempt. Then they put a rule that you should have resigned before notification. I told that you have offered letter me after this. How can I know that I going to get information broadcasting or some other services like that? But they did not listen. Then I went to CAT and I fought the case and I won. Then they challenged it in High Court, and High Court also UPSC lost. Then they amended the rule. Since then they have removed that you can appear for how many times. Otherwise earlier it was only 2 times you can appear.
అంటే మీరు నెక్స్ట్ జనరేషన్కి మీరు ఒక ఆర్కే మీనా జీవో రెడీ చేసి పెట్టారు.
Yeah, myself and one of my batchmate, that's Manish Garg. He is IS officer now. Both of us go to IPS. We were under training. We challenged this in CAT and won this.
అంటే మీరు మీ బ్యాచ్మెంట్ ఒక రోల్ మోడల్ అయిపోయారు. అంటే నెక్స్ట్ ఎవరు వచ్చినా సరే ఆర్కే మీనా స్టేట్మెంట్ ఉంటుంది.
Yeah, this was really very good exposure. People are not aware, but this has changed lot of people's life.
అచ్చా.
Because rural background people, once they get group 1, the second at they have only one chance. They can't improve their service. But once the UPSC removed this tag or this hurdle, people started appearing 2 times, 3 times and 4 times and they got good service.
అచ్చా. అంటే ఫస్ట్ క్యాటర్ అలాట్మెంట్ ఏపీ.
Yes, my cadre was allotted to Andhra Pradesh.
ఓకే. ఇక్కడ 2004 బ్యాచ్ సార్.
No, I am 1995 batch.
1995 బ్యాచ్ ఏపీ క్యాడర్ అలాట్మెంట్. ఫస్ట్ ఏఎస్పీ పోస్టింగ్.
I was after getting this AP cadre, I was posted. I did my practical training in Adilabad. Then after that, after completion of the training, I was posted ASP Mulgu Warangal.
ASP
Mulgu
Warangal.
And after almost 1.5 years I worked. Then I was again posted to OSD Adilabad and additional SP Adilabad.
అచ్చా సార్, ములుగు మీరు స్టార్ట్ చేసరికి మీ కెరీర్కి ములుగు ఆల్రెడీ అప్పటికి రగులుతుంది. ఒక నక్సల్స్ మూమెంట్కి అది ఒక హబ్, అది వరంగల్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్. రెగ్యులర్గా ములుగు ఆ ప్రాంతం ఏటూరు నాగారం, ములుగు, వరంగల్ అన్నీ రెగ్యులర్గా ల్యాండ్ మైనస్ ఉంటాయి, రోజు ప్రాబ్లం ఉంటుంది. మీరు ఈవెన్ అంటే మీరు ఒక రూరల్ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ వచ్చారు. మీ ఉన్న ఆల్వారు ఏరియాలో ఇటువంటి ఇష్యూస్ కనపడవు. ఇది కంప్లీట్గా ఇష్యూస్ వేరేగా ఉంటాయి. ఇక్కడ లొకేషన్ వేరు, ఫుడ్ వేరు, అన్నీ ఉంటాయి, డిఫరెంట్ ఉంటాయి, లాంగ్వేజ్ ప్రాబ్లం అన్నీ వస్తుంటాయి. దీన్ని ఏ విధంగా షార్ట్ అవుట్ చేసుకొచ్చారు?
Initially when I did my practical training in Adilabad, because I was attached to Khanapur. So really initially I was not comfortable because food habit was different. Generally I take this wheat, chapati and vegetables. I am vegetarian. So then when I went to the Khanapur, they put a lot of non-veg and all this. So I told that I am only vegetarian. And those days in Khanapur, getting vegetable was very difficult. Only potato and this is some green vegetable. Otherwise you have to go for Nirmal. That was almost 70 kilometers away. From there they used to bring, and those days in the small police station, no free, nothing, you can't keep vegetable. But initially I little bit difficulty I faced, but I started enjoying because my village is like a forest. My entire community backside hills, similar topography where I belong.
కానీ అట్మాస్ఫియర్ డిఫరెంట్ ఉంటుంది, మీకు హీట్గా ఉంటుంది, ఇది కొంచెం
not much. Winters are very severe and heat more, but the topography is almost similar. So we used to go in forest, climb to hills and all. So I started enjoying when I got this posting. And first when I was posted as ASP Mulgu, then we started leading the party. We went to forest and participated even those 2 exchange of fire when I was ASP. Myself also has participated. Is Pasra, near Pasra there is a forest area. That I still
Goldrapeta.
Yeah, actually that time one of SI Narsaya along with him and now ASP, now this DIG Vijay Kumar, he was also training with me.
DIG Vijay Kumar,
he special secretary home now.
Okay.
So he was training at that time with me, and all of us went, and that time there was exchange of fire happened, and we participated. So I started getting acquainted, and
Mulugu area lo rendu exchange of fires unnai.
Yeah, lot of exchange of fire happened, but my personally we participated to exchange of fire. Before that, when I was training in Greyhounds, you know that here what is the procedure, that after joining AP, first they will attach for 6 months to Greyhounds. So this is my luck, or I can say that I got a good exposure. The first movement itself in Nizamabad, I was leading a Greyhounds party, and near Sirnapalli there was a big encounter happened.
Sirnapalli encounter మీరు
Sirnapalli, yeah, I was leading that party that time.
చాలా మేజర్ encounter.
Yeah, that was the biggest.
బాడీస్ కూడా తేడానికి ట్రైన్ లో తీసుకొచ్చి అక్కడ పోవడానికి కూడా ట్రైన్ లో పోయారు.
There were almost more than 100 cadres were there. We were only 18 fellow. But it was very, it has gone almost half an hour.
అదే నాకు ఐడియా ఉందండి. అది సిర్లాపల్లి ఆ స్పాట్కి వెళ్ళడానికి ట్రైన్లో పోవాలి, బై రోడ్ లేదు. ఆ బాడీస్ని కూడా గూడ్స్ ట్రైన్లో తీసుకొచ్చారు.
Yeah, that
ఒక కోట కూడా ఉంటుంది పెద్దది, సిల్లాపల్లి రాజు ఫోర్ట్ ఒకటి ఉంటుంది.
That time one lady cadre and one other fellow cadre. That time CV Anand was the SP Nizamabad and they visited.
అది చాలా మేజర్ అనుకుంటాడు.
So in that I was leading the Greyhounds part. So I have little bit acquaintance with Greyhounds also.
అది సివి ఆనంద్ గారు అక్కడ ఉండేవారు. తర్వాత చంద్రమౌళి అని ఒక ఇన్స్పెక్టర్ ఎస్ఐ ఉంటారు ఆపరేషన్లో. కానీ మేజర్ అది.
It was that year it was the biggest encounter.
అంటే పార్టీకి కూడా చాలా లాస్ అయింది, మావోయిస్ట్ పార్టీ.
They were more than 100. It was they were conducting a camp. That camp was almost 2.5 kilometers. They were having all generators.
అసలు ఆ సిద్లాపల్లి ఎన్కౌంటర్ మీకు ఐడియా ఉంటుంది చెప్పండి సార్, ఎలా జరిగింది ఆపరేషన్?
That
రివీల్ చేయడానికి ఇబ్బంది అయితే వద్దు.
No, that was encounter because that time just I was
classical exchange of fire. Classical exchange of fire purely.
Yeah, because that time I was attached to Greyhounds and we got some inputs and on that we started combing.
Morning time
actually we were dropped night 2:30 and that was I still remember 3rd December. Those days in Nizamabad it was very chill. So we go down and took shelter nearby the forest cover. Then morning when this sunrise started around 6 we started combing and almost 1.5 hour we did comb. Then we spotted, then first they spotted, they opened fire and then our fellow covered and opened fire on that.
ఆ బాడీస్ కూడా ఈవినింగ్ 4 o'clock ట్రైన్లో తీసుకొచ్చారు.
Actually that time what happened, we immediately after exchange of fire we communicated to base. But the place was like this that they could not reach. The next day they reached and then we...
అదే గుడ్స్ ట్రైన్ తీసుకొచ్చారు అది. ఓకే, తర్వాత ములుగు తర్వాత నెక్స్ట్ అండి
ములుగు. Then after that I was OSD Adilabad and additional SP Adilabad.
Okay.
And there also almost 1 year I completed my tenure. Then after that in again Adilabad I was posted as a commandant 13 battalion. That battalion was established by me. It is one of the finest battalion we can say in the state. That all designs, everything we have finalized. Then after completion of my tenure as a commandant there, then I was posted as a SP Mehboob.
Okay.
There almost 3 years I worked.
మీ టైంలోనే కదండి అప్పుడు ఒక ఎక్స్చేంజ్ ఆఫ్ ఫైర్లో?
That was one of the biggest encounter, that Alatam Painter, where we recovered LMG from Maoist and Fort
Amrabad, Achampat.
This river side. That was also very classic. So there
ఇక్కడ కూడా ఇక్కడ వాళ్ళ వైపు నుంచి కూడా అప్పర్ హ్యాండ్ ఒక ఏరియాకి వచ్చినట్లుంది.
They were actually on ambush to us. Our party were going that side and they were on ambush.
ఇప్పుడు మినిస్టర్స్ మీద అటాక్ అయినప్పుడు మీరు?
After that I was posted. That MLA was killed there. That Rajeev, he was killed. Then after that time Subramaniam Balasubramaniam was SP. Then he was transferred and I was posted.
సార్, మహబూబ్ నగర్లోనే మీడియాకి ఆర్కే మీనా గురించి తెలిసిందండి, ఎన్కౌంటర్ స్పెషలిస్ట్.
ఏం లేదు, ఇట్స్ నాట్ లైక్ దట్.
అంటే సీనియర్ ఆఫీసర్లు కూడా అప్పుడున్న ఆఫీసర్లు ఈయన గుడ్ ఆఫీసర్, ప్రొఫెషనల్ అని ఒక పేరు తీసుకొచ్చారు. కానీ మహబూబ్ నగర్లో పనిచేస్తున్నప్పుడు మీ మీద ఒక మీడియాలో ఒక నెగిటివ్ తీసుకొచ్చారు, ఈయన ప్రాపర్టీస్ అవి XYZ అని. మీరు ఇంత సిన్సియర్గా పనిచేస్తున్నప్పుడు ఇటువంటి ఎలిగేషన్ వచ్చినప్పుడు మీరు ఎలా ఫీల్ అయ్యారు?
Actually, every time it comes in the public life, you are there, that there are a lot of enemies. They created some news, they wanted to target and all. A lot of things happen in the Mehboob Nagar.
అంటే ఫస్ట్ పోస్టింగ్లోనే అక్రమ సంపాదన, షాద్ నగర్ ల్యాండ్ కొన్నారు డాష్ అని వచ్చాయి.
But later when they conducted inquiry, nothing was there.
మీరు IAS ఆఫీసర్
they were aware that who is this property and all, but because they link up.
అంటే ఎలిగేషన్ వచ్చినప్పుడు ఒక సిన్సియర్ ఆఫీసర్కి కొంచెం డిస్టర్బ్ అవుతుంది కదా?
Even though anybody, if any allegations will come, definitely people will get disturbed. And if they get some good work and it's a human nature. If something good happens, he feels very happy. If something goes wrong, then it will. You have to suffer. There is no doubt. If you commit something and somebody will target, definitely you have to suffer. We suffered a lot, and I was targeted like anything.
But అంటే మీకు మావోయిస్ట్ పార్టీ టార్గెట్ కన్నా మీ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ టార్గెట్ ఎక్కువ కదా?
Generally I found that in working condition, if you will not get support of the senior officers or the people that they are observing you, then definitely you feel more demoralized and you can't perform.
అంటే మీరు అప్పటికే 2 ఎక్స్చేంజ్ ఆఫ్ ఫైర్ చేసి సిర్నాపల్లి లాంటి ఒక మంచి ఎక్స్చేంజ్ ఆఫ్ క్లాసికల్ ఎక్స్చేంజ్ ఆఫ్ ఫైర్ చేసి మీకు రివార్డ్స్ అవార్డ్స్ ఉన్న టైంలో ఇటువంటి ఇష్యూ జరిగినప్పుడు కొంచెం మోరాలిటీ దెబ్బతింటుంది కదండి. ఎందుకు రా ఈ పోస్ట్?
That's why in police we have to be like that. Lot of allegations come, lot of things come. So sometime it true, sometime it may not true. People will tell everywhere, and this is, I don't know, it is always with me that something happened.
అంటే పబ్లిక్లో మీకు మంచి రెప్యుటేషన్ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఆఫీసర్ ఈ విధంగా చేయడం అనేది కొంచెం డ్యామేజ్ అవుతుంది.
It is always there. I am not a very good communicator. Something happens that once you go on certain stage and something will happen to you and you can't manage the things. So that I know. That I never cares also. Because
మీ డ్యూటీ మైండ్ మీదంతే.
Yeah, it's like duty mind or whatever task has been given, the first thing is that you have to complete it. Automatically things will subside.
Right.
And almost my 26 years service, I spent almost, I can say, 20 plus in Naxals area.
అవును.
In Telangana, except Nalgonda, all districts I work. And those when it was on peak. Whenever there was some issue, they used to post. When ASP, before posting me ASP, there was a blasting in Pasra. CRPF personals and
అసలు పోలీస్ మీద అటాక్ కూడా అయింది.
no, there was a trap of the police officer.
Ambushes.
And then they leaked, the Maoist leaked the information. Our people went to find out the landmines.
అచ్చా.
They got landmines. While coming back, they committed a mistake. They put landmines in the vehicle, and while coming back to police station, on the way it was blasted. That was a very pathetic scene.
Okay.
Bodies were almost 1 kilometer away. The parts of the bodies were almost 1 kilometer away, and very pathetic scene. So then after that incident, I was posted there. I did my tenure almost 1.5 years. Then after that I was posted to Adilabad as OSD. There also in state, I think 1 or 2 or 3 times we recovered the LMG. Both time when I was OSD Adilabad, there was exchange of fire where we recovered the LMG. After that when I was SP Mehboonar, again we go to LMG. So we have never highlighted these things, and a lot of exchange of fire we participated.
అంటే మీరు ఎక్స్చేంజ్ ఆఫ్ ఫైర్స్ అనేది కాకుండా సార్ మీరు కోమింగ్లోకి మీరు ఆపరేషన్ వెళ్ళడం అంటే బండికి సపోర్ట్ చేయడం.
If you want results and you want to really to cater the services to the public and all, you have to go up to down. You can't sit on top and pass orders, results will not come. Because each and every human person knows that what I am telling and others what they are perceiving. So like constable also, they are also human beings. They are also doing 9-month training and they are coming. They also observe, they also see that how officer is behaving, how he is coming, how he is taking us. So wherever I work in Naxal area, my commandos were so good. Anywhere if I was going, really I am telling you, they were ready to die for that. That type situation I have seen in Telangana. And one example I will give that in Pasra itself, when this exchange of fire I told, after this exchange of fire, we saw some blood stains and all. So we thought that nearby some Maoist may be there. So we started in extended line combing. While combing, suddenly we found that we are away from the party. We are only myself and my gunman. And party and party has gone some behind, or I think party people left behind me. Then suddenly I found that nobody is there, and then really that was my first exposure, and little bit fear was there, no doubt. Then we started, we have some signals and all, we tried to contact those people, but somehow we could not get them. Then I found that commander, he told, sir, I will be ahead to you, you follow me, I will take you. So we got some small kacha track. And then after that kacha track, we saw some wood cutter, he was cutting there. So we asked that this road, which side it goes. He told it goes to Etunagaram. We were really confused because those days we were not having GPS and all this. So first we started moving. Later I got doubt that he's telling a lie. because in forest you can't judge the direction. Sun చూసిన తర్వాత little bit idea ఉంది that east నుంచి వచ్చింది, but still I was not confident. Then we asked that we will take this fellow to Alugu. Then he resisted. He told sir, I will lose my this 100 rupee or whatever, I will cut a wood, and we told we will pay, you come along. Then that fellow led, and after 5-10 minutes when we came in towards Pasara road, party we got 5, our party. They were also worried that ASP is missing. So lot of this experiences are there, but these yeah, it's a really thrilling.
ఆ ప్యాషన్ ఉంటే ఆ ఎంజాయ్మెంట్ వేరేగా ఉంటుంది సార్. భయపడితే అందులో ఇంకే ఉంటుంది సార్.
No, but I am telling that the constables, they are ready to die. I am telling, such a good persons I have never seen. No fear, nothing. He told, sir, I will go ahead you follow me. We were having both good weapons, but I am telling
the constable, commander.
Actually, he was a Greyhounds commander. After that completion of Greyhounds, he was repatriated. So I kept him as my gunman. So he was very good.
Present?
No, ASP Mulgute.
ఇప్పుడు ఎక్కడ ఉన్నాడు?
He may be in Warangal. I am not in touch now.
సార్ బాబు నగర్ ఇష్యూ అయిన తర్వాత మీకు ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ వచ్చినట్లు, నెక్స్ట్ ఎక్కడ పోస్ట్ వచ్చారు?
After that I was posted in CID in Hyderabad. Almost 9 months I did, and then
అంటే బాబు నగర్లో మీరు మావోయిజం మీద ఎక్కువ ఫోకస్ పెట్టారంటే కొంచెం రౌడీజం వాటి మీద ఏమన్నా మీరు ఫోకస్ చేస్తారు?
Mahbub Nagar, those days only major problem was the Naxals. That highway you have seen, the Bangalore highway, that left side total area was infested with Maoist movement. And big incidents also happens there. MLA was killed.
Nagar Kannulu.
In this area they have attacked even the police station also. So, and you know that our one of the senior officer, Pradesh Naidu, was killed there.
Yes, Nagar Kannulu.
And second issue I found was that in that right side of the highway were totally free from Naxal movement, Narayanpet and all, but lot of social evils. Devdasi was there. Devdasi system, when we joined, it was there. And there was one Polepalli, some village there. Wahan pe they
industrial.
Yeah, they used to conduct they used to make the ladies to Devdasi and all. That seed acre, there is a one pole in that they tied the lady and to do rounds around the temples and all. So when I was there, it was really very bad situation. So then some of the social workers, they came and told us that this system has to be stopped here. Then we discussed. I discussed with collector. Madhusudan Rao was the collector. We discussed with them. Then we decided that okay, we can do, but that when if we go to stop on that day when festival is there, people may be not less than 10 lakh. So it's a very difficult to stop. Then we discussed and we made a plan that this seed where they tied the ladies and all, we should remove it. So just one day before we have removed, put in the police station, and we told those fellows if anybody is involved, we will take serious action and we will book it. Then we gave clear-cut message. We deployed sufficient number of force. After that, that system was in that village totally closed. That system was 250 years continuously. They say it came in paper that it was 250 years. Since 250 years, this system was going on. That was very pathetic. Poor girls make Devdasi and sexual exploitation and all. Then next 3 years I put totally control on that area and we close it. Then third thing in Mahbub Nagar I found that migration level. There was that those days, and now a lot of changes are there, but those days most of the people were going for labor works, and in that they were not getting much amount. I can say that system is like this. They take a entire family for labor.
Bombay,
Karnataka, North India, Gujarat and all. And they engage the entire family like 1 lakh, 2 lakh, like that. They do agreements. But I found very peculiar thing. Amount, if you see the agreement, it's a very good, decent amount. Like 5-member family, 2 lakhs or something. Those days it was okay. But I found actually they were not getting a single money. How? they were doing agreement and all. They used to take them to, like suppose they are going to Gujarat, family is with them. They give them food, for that they deduct, and they make them addict to toddy or some liquor. Liquor they prepare and supply, and they deduct money from them. When they come back, nothing is there. Only 1 year they were doing hardly 5,000, 2,000 like that. They were paying. It's like a cycle where they will take, they do agreement, all will go. Then they will put only on paper that you have taken, entire family have taken a toddy, this much amount, this much. So it's like a cycle. Money will going and again it is coming to them. So then we told it's not correct. The collector was very supportive that. We decided that okay, you go, first you have to deposit money here itself. Advance money something, that has to be in the bank. Remaining, okay, whatever there, you pay. So that they can construct some house, this, that. Then little bit changes were there, but still those days we found it was very difficult because the lobby was very strong and all. And people were, most of them were illiterate, innocent and addicted to the toddy and all. So we tried, but really I got lot of satisfaction to do that.
కానీ అసలు యాక్చువల్గా ఆ ఇష్యూ రెవెన్యూ డిపార్ట్మెంట్.
No, but because the cases were coming to us, exploitation,
cheating case,
cheating, exploitation, and generally labor was going. A lot of people were dying there because while working, death used to take place. Then no case registration, this that. So we started booking cases and started bringing them.
కానీ అక్కడే గద్వాల్లో మీకు పెద్ద ఇష్యూ కనిపిస్తుంటుంది.
Toddy was those days it was very big issue.
వాళ్ళని కంట్రోల్ చేశారా?
That time we tried. I can't say that fully, but large extent we controlled. There's no doubt on that.
పోలీస్ మీద ప్రెజర్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది కదా.
Because those days we were having more pressure from Naxals. Most of the force was concentrated on this left side of the highway. You can't divert them because it was a risk to the police station and political dignitaries and our own officers, men and all, because you have to do daily road openings and lot of risk were there. So almost we can say 70 to 80% force was dedicated to that. Remaining force, half districts if you want to do, then little bit difficult.
సార్ సిఐడిలో మీకు బాగా గుర్తుండిపోయిన కేసు ఉంది?
CID lo not much. CID lo the big cases, but CID functioning is totally different.
Next CID, after CID?
After CID I was posted again SP Mehboob. There also same thing happened. There was Kuknoor PS was blasted. Then they asked to go there. Then I went there.
అదే అప్పుడు ఒక టాక్ ఉండేదిలేండి, ఎక్కడ ఇష్యూస్ ఉంటాయో ఈయన పంపాలి ఆర్కే.
Not like that, but I felt that what is this? Then I went and told he says it's not correct. Last 17-8 years I am working. No, you go this time. We will see next. I wanted some plain area. I don't have any exposure to city policing and all. They told okay, later we will see.
Second day Babu Nagar.
After Webster, they went to Khammam. Khammam also just Kuknoor was blasted and I posted. Then we started doing lot of combing. That time I got good support of Warangal SP. Stephen Ravindran was a Warangal SP. So both of us having very good coordination and we did lot of good exchange of fire and all. So in that I can say that we were very much successful. During my tenure we pushed entire Dalams to Chhattisgarh. They left the Khammam and Warangal and they.
కానీ మీరు ఖమ్మం టు ఛత్తీస్గఢ్ పంపారు, కొంత పార్టీ సీలేరు వైపు డొంకరాయి ఇటు కూడా వచ్చింది కదా.
Yeah, little bit that side, but most of them the top quarters have shifted their ways. Not mine, but that in that I can say that Warangal SP did tremendous. Because their concentration more than Khammam Warangal.
అంటే స్టీఫెన్ రవీంద్ర గారు మీరు కలిపి బ్యాటింగ్ చేశారు.
I got very good coordination with that.
ఎన్ని ఉంటాయి సార్ అక్కడ ఎక్స్చేంజ్ ఆఫ్ ఫైర్స్?
Lot of, I think I can't.
మేజర్
10 to also more than 10 to also.
అంటే మేజర్ ఏమైనా గుర్తుందా ఒకటేనా?
Major, there was one encounter where 8 people were killed in border to Peru.
ఏదండి?
Peru in Khammam. This Khammam, Warangal and Chhattisgarh border. That it happens in border. There 8 cadres were killed.
మేజర్ క్యాటర్ అక్కడ మిస్ అయిన తర్వాత అనంతపురంలో చనిపోయాడు కదా చంద్రమౌళి.
lot of, because they were also maintaining good strength and all. But I am telling that all these things happened because only for the good relation with the subordinates, their supports and guidance from the senior officer. Those days I can say that intelligence and this SIB and very good officers were there.
కానీ మీ టైంలో సరెండర్స్ కూడా ఉన్నారు కదా?
Lot of surrenders were also there.
అంటే ఇక్కడ ఈ వరంగల్లో సారీ
Everywhere, every district they were.
ఎంతమంది ఉంటారండి సరెండర్స్?
చాలా మంది ఉంటారు.
ఓకే, ఖమ్మం తర్వాత అండి?
ఖమ్మం తర్వాత అగైన్ ఐ వాజ్ పోస్టెడ్ టు నిజామాబాద్, DIG నిజామాబాద్. Before that, for short period, I was commandant 6th Battalion. Then again, I was posted to DIG Nizamabad.
అంటే నిజామాబాద్ అప్పటికి స్ప్లిట్ అయినందంటే లేదంటే?
No, that was united. Before that's why I was in DIG Nizamabad. Nizamabad and Medak were under me. Then this Telangana agitation started. And maximum peak was on Medak. So almost my entire time was camping in the Medak only. Every day something. There also I did almost one year, more than 1 year. Then I decided to go on deputation. Then I went to deputation to Delhi. I went to MHA, Ministry of Home Affairs. There also they posted me Director Anti-Naxal Operation. So entire service, that's why I'm telling, more than 20 years I work only in Naxal side. We did not learn anything normal policing.
సార్ అక్కడ యాంటీ నక్సల్ ఆపరేషన్లో అంటే ఇక్కడ తెలంగాణ, ఏపీ కాకుండా మిగతా అన్ని స్టేట్స్ మీద కూడా మీకు మానిటరింగ్ ఉండాలి కదా?
Yeah, that time I was in charge of
చాలా ఫోకస్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది కదా?
Yeah, entire state countries,
state.
All 9 LW states I was supporting my joint secretary and we did tremendous work with them. That time this Naxal wing was just created in MHA. Earlier it was not there. So then we have built up very well coordination. We did a lot of things.
ఆపరేషన్ గ్రీన్ హంట్ అని మీ టైంలో స్టార్ట్ అయినట్లు?
No. That time we concentrated more on to build up the records and all, and then communications. To like we got sanctioned 2,100 towers in all 9 LWA, so that communication will reach to the interior area, because villagers are not having this. And RP1 and RP2 road projects in interior area we started.
అంటే ఇక్కడ ఉన్న ఎక్స్పోజ్ని దీన్ని
it helped me, yeah. And there also I got a very good officer. Now he is NSG chief. Ganpati, MA Ganpati. He guided and he did. I have seen very fine officer in my life. Very straightforward, very tough officer.
సార్ డెప్యుటేషన్ తర్వాత మళ్ళీ ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ కాడారా?
After that, Delhi also I got, it's due to God grace, and I got very good enjoyment everywhere. And after this 2.5 years working as anti-Naxal operation, then I went to UK. I did my masters in public administration 1 year in University of Birmingham.
Oh, super.
Government of India sent me there. And after completion of that, I came back and I was posted as a PS2 IT minister in Delhi. There almost 9 months I worked, and then I came back.
AP. Okay, AP first posting.
When I came back, the state was divided, and I was allotted to Andhra. Before division, I never worked in Andhra. This was my first posting, I can say. And they posted me IG battalion. At that time, I raised the question. When they were dividing that those fellow who are native of Telangana will go Telangana, those who are native of Andhra. Then I told the person who are native of Andhra, they never work in Andhra and they were always in Telangana. You are allotting them Telangana. And the officer, that's why I told that I have more than that. I enter service in Telangana, you allot me Telangana. But they told no.
తెలంగాణ మీరు ఓన్ చేసుకోవచ్చు.
No, I told something, but they told no. They told that I opted Telangana. I accept that I opted Telangana, but because as per the roster, I got this.
Okay, first battalion.
But really I am thankful, because if I would have in Telangana, I would have not got exposure of Andhra. So now at least second part of my service, at least I am able to.
అంటే మీరు 2 స్టేట్లు చేసినట్టు ఉంది ఇప్పుడు.
Yeah.
నేషనల్ పార్టీ. ఓకే, ఐటీ బెటాలియన్ అండి. బెటాలియన్లో ఎంతకాలం చేస్తారు?
Almost 4.5 years.
4.5.
Yeah. I was almost 4.5 years in.
అంటే మీరు బెటాలియన్ ఐజీకి వచ్చేసరికి ఆల్రెడీ స్టేట్ బైఫికేషన్ అయింది. ఇక్కడ ఫండ్స్ తక్కువ ఉన్నాయి బెటాలియన్కి. ఈ క్రైసిస్ని ఏ విధంగా మీరు
Actually, fund was not an issue. Major issue was there in APSP, that man shifting.
అచ్చా.
Because when division happened, we got 58% and they got 42% ratio. So there were at that time I think 14 battalions, 7 we got, 7 they got. So when they divided the men, we got almost 3,000 extra men. How to adjust them? They were not interested to go to Telangana. They opted Andhra. And Andhra we were not having the vacancy. How to adjust them? Karke, there was
యాక్చువల్గా ఏపీఎస్పీలో ఉన్న ఫోర్స్ అంతా కూడా
we have to divide Andhra and Telangana, 58, 42. Most of the people wanted to come to Andhra, people wanted to Andhra, and Telangana people wanted to Telangana. But Telangana going people were already working there, so they were very less in number from going here. But coming from Telangana to come this year, 3,200 people.
మరి వాళ్ళని ఎక్కడ అకామిడేట్ చేస్తారు?
Then we work out, we did lot of marathon discussion, this, that. Luckily that time we got some sanction post. And there were some vacancies. Against those vacancies we have taken. We allowed everyone. Those who want to go, we will take 3,000. We convinced the government and our senior officer that it's an injustice to those fellows. If they don't want to go, we will recruit. We will see. So luckily we were having around 1,800 vacancy. So all vacancy we filled. And some of the new posts were sanctioned at that time. So against those we have adjusted.
మీ టైంలో కొత్త బెటాలియన్ కూడా రెండు
Yeah, 4 IR battalions were sanctioned, but these were not materialized.
అచ్చా. కానీ వాళ్ళకి బెటాలియన్
Government
ల్యాండ్
of
కూడా
India
వాళ్ళకి
sanctioned IR
గవర్నమెంట్ ఇచ్చింది
battalion.
కదండి.
Before me joining, Government of India has sanctioned 8 IR battalions. 4 were allotted to Telangana, 4 were allotted to us. So in that time it was not, these battalions were not reached.
సో మీ టైంలో బెటాలియన్ ఉన్న వాళ్ళకి ఎక్కడైనా ఫోర్స్ డిప్లొమేట్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు వాళ్ళ కంటిన్యూషన్ బందోబస్తులు ఉన్నప్పుడు వాళ్ళకి అక్కడ రిలాక్స్ అవ్వడానికి మీరు ఏమి?
In that they were very happy because number one, all 3,200 we have taken to our state. Then even though when we allotted the battalion also, we took very justifiable measures that people should not go very far away from their native place. Generally what happened in battalion, because all over state, if Srikakulam fellow in Anantapur fellow is there, so we rationalize and we discuss then DGP and Gautam Sang sir was at that time ADG battalion. I was IG battalion, so we discuss and we work out this formula. So in that, not a single allegation, not a single murmuring. People were very happy. They came and joined us.
అంటే ఏపీలో బెటాలియన్ కాదండి,
They were ready to do anywhere. If you send them duty, they were happily going because we have posted them nearby their native place. So they were really. I found then I realized if you do good things to your subordinate, definitely they will remember you. They are ready to do any work for you. This I observed.
కానీ కంబైన్డ్ ఏపీలో ఉన్న టైంలో బెటాలియన్లో ఒక ఇష్యూ వచ్చింది. వాళ్ళు ఎక్కడ శ్రీకాకుళంకి కడప అనంతపూర్ ఇది వేయడం ఒకటి. రెండు, లీవ్ శాంక్షన్లో వాళ్ళు ఫారెస్ట్ నుంచి బయటకు వచ్చిన తర్వాత అది కౌంట్ చేయకుండా అది కౌంట్ చేయడం అనేది వాళ్ళకి ట్రావెలింగ్ ఇష్యూ
provision was made by the Gautam Sang sir. He was additional DG at that time. That 3 days rest we were giving them when they were coming and out. In a month at least 3 days complete rest, so that they can do their household works and all. So we were giving them permissions. And we allowed them to club these permissions to with their leaves and all this thing. So they were very happy.
So battalion next time?
After battalion, just before election, I was posted as a IG Guntur. So IG Guntur, during election I was IG Guntur, and successfully we completed, even though that time we were very much scared because it was very tense election, and we asked almost I think 48 company, we got only 8 company. Force was so meager that to manage the 3 districts was very difficult. But the SPs and the additional experience. They did meticulous work, and they were really on ground, and they performed very well, and we successfully conducted those elections.
Guntur range.
After completion of Guntur, I was posted as a commissioner
of police Visakhapatnam. This is a different
that's why I'm telling you. These are the only, after my when I left SP Shiv, these are the two places where I got law and order. Otherwise, entire things was totally different. And here, after coming, I tried my level best to do, and I tried to bring the changes in the here system, because generally I found that Vizag is very peaceful city. Here, not much crime. Crime was very like cheating and theft type, very
civil matter,
civil dispute, land grabbing, this, that. But here I found two major things. One was the road accidents. Almost 70 kilometer highway passes through center of the city, where a lot of lorries, this, that were passing, and every day people were dying. Here when I joined, it was almost 336 or 40 people used to die. And almost 5,000-6,000 were getting 5,000-6,000 were injured and all this. So we decided that what to do.
Two issues we rectify. Number one, road traffic.
Yeah.
Number two,
the cyber crime. Cyber crime was also a big issue, because most of the employees are here, so they have little bit knowledge on the cell phones and all this. So they were lured by these gangs. And taken away they siphon off their lot of money. So we strengthened the cyber team, and we sent teams to Calcutta and Delhi. Even though sometimes we used to put them on base there. Then there we used to operate. We caught 26 people in Calcutta, bought them, and we tried to create lot of awareness among the people. And the traffic, I am really satisfied. When I joined, it was almost 1 death per day. It was brought down to 152, almost 50% reductions we have. Because that pinches me a lot. I found anything you can rectify. If somebody is corrupt, you take action, this, that, you can be there. But a person who dies, you can't get back. And most of the people who are dying are the earning members. Their family will come immediately on roads. This nobody is realized, because it will not make much difference in your career. Road accident will happen, you shift the body to hospital. It is no way concerned to people say that police is this, that. But I am telling you, we are as an enforcement agency, we have to ensure that not only he is dying, okay, he has committed a mistake, whether drunken driving or some mistake there, but you see, along with this fellow, how many people are depending on him. And that is very pathetic. That I have done when I was SP Mehboonagar. Because there also that time the Bangalore highway was almost 182 kilometer. So there also we divided the entire highway in the small patches and put the blockers, so that speed can't go very fast. When they passes through the city or villages, their speed should not be more than 60 or 80. So here in the city, what we did, most of the city we have made the blocks. We purchase the stoppers and all, and we bring down the speeds. If number one, accident will not take place. If it takes place also, it should not be fatal. So due to that, we were able to do, and after that immediately Corona, these things, so we were totally busy in this Corona. There also, we health-wise we suffered. I also got 2 times this, and little bit health problem also came. Then another incident happened, LG Polymer, you know. LG Polymer, that also is very good exposure we got.
Sir, మీరు వైజాగ్ సిటీకి తీసుకుంటే మీరు దాదాపు 3 డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ల తర్వాత విశాఖపట్నంలో పబ్లిక్తో ఇంటరాక్ట్ అయ్యారు. అంతవరకు గ్యాప్ ఉంది. కానీ మీరు చేసిన విశాఖపట్నంలో మీ వర్క్కి అంటే పర్టికులర్గా నా పర్సనల్గా మీకు ఒక చిన్న కాంప్లిమెంట్ అండి. అంటే జనరల్ పోలీస్ ఇమేజ్ అనేది ట్రాఫిక్ మీదే ఎక్కువ ఫోకస్ అవుతుంది. లా అండ్ ఆర్డర్ వచ్చే వాళ్ళు ఒక 5 to 10% ఉంటారు పోలీస్ స్టేషన్. కానీ 100% పబ్లిక్ ట్రాఫిక్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. అంటే పబ్లిక్ ఎక్కువగా రీచ్ అయ్యేది ట్రాఫిక్. ఆ ట్రాఫిక్ మీద మీరు ఫస్ట్ ఫోకస్ పెట్టారు. అది మీకు నేను చాలా థ్యాంక్స్ చెప్పాలి. అయితే ఇక్కడ రోడ్ స్పేస్ అంతే ఉంది. 2000 ఇయర్లో ఉన్న రోడ్ స్పేస్ 2020 రోడ్ స్పేస్ అంతే ఉంది, కానీ వెహికల్ మూవ్మెంట్ ఎక్కువైంది. ఇది మీరు ఓన్లీ పోలీస్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ ఎన్ఫోర్స్మెంట్ వర్క్ మాత్రం చేస్తారు. ఈ రోడ్ స్పేస్ చూడాల్సిన బాధ్యత విహెచ్ఎంసీ. వాళ్ళకి ఏమైనా గైడెన్స్ ఇచ్చారా మీరు ఎప్పుడైనా?
Yeah, we discuss GVMC, other agencies also, but that is we should understand, because these are the works which take lot of time.
రోడ్ స్పేస్ పెరగాలి కదా.
For increasing road pace and everything, it's like a policy. You have to make policy, then you have to implement policy. It will take little bit time. Now you might have seen this bypass has been prepared. When I was CP, since then I have seen the construction work. So it will take time. You can't wait that when a road will increase or bypass will take place. Till that time, we should not allow that people will die. Very simple measures, which is our duty. Like we enforce the helmet. When I came, there is the KGH, one professor is there, and AU. They were doing a research. They told me, sir, before you, there was people were wearing helmet 32%. And when I left, it was more than 90%. We forced that. In that, I told that there should not be any leniency in this. You have to be very tough. Those fellows who are not wearing, okay, they may oppose 1 or 2 times, then they will realize. And one day I was telling that one local chain and owner, he was telling, sir, because of your force, I was also going on motorcycle, I fell down. Because of helmet I survived. Otherwise, I would have died. He got multiple fractures, but had nothing happened. So sometimes such measures will put good results. And it will ultimately help the people. That one. And that time small petty cases were more, like motorcycle theft. So we recovered in one case 133 motorcycle we recovered. So one fellow was caught. Cars, here another, so many gangs of cars were taken on rent, and after that they were taking and selling some other the gangs who we caught. So these are normal things we do, but it's our duty, we have to do.
కానీ పబ్లిక్కి ట్రాఫిక్ అవేర్నెస్ చేయడం అనేది ఇంపార్టెంట్. ట్రాఫిక్ అవేర్నెస్ తక్కువ ఉంది ఇక్కడ వైజాగ్లో.
I can say in AP, best law-abiding public is only in Visakhapatnam. I will give you one example. You put in any circle one constable, he can manage the all 4 direction traffic. But in certain area, I will not take now. If you put 4 or 5 constable also, motorcycle fellow will come and side that, he will go away. So this gives, I can say with my experience that people are very good here, law abiding. They will never violate whatever the government official will say, they follow.
సార్, ఈ ట్రాఫిక్ సైబర్ క్రైమ్తో పాటు విశాఖపట్నం ల్యాండ్ వాల్యూ పెరగడంతో ల్యాండ్ డిస్ప్యూట్స్ కూడా బాగానే పెరిగాయి కదా కేసు.
When we came, that time not much. That time there was a committee was from Kumar, that one retired the special secretary.
Home Minister. Home.
No, he retired officer, Kumar. He came and he was doing some cases. So we were not much involved, and that time not much cases, because that time I have not seen many cases. But when I was about to transfer, that time of course some cases have come in our notice.
కానీ మీరు సిపిగా ఉన్న టైంలో ఒక డీసీపీ మిమ్మల్ని ఎక్కువగా ఓవర్లుక్ చేసేవారని ఉందండి.
It's not like that. This is a perception of the people.
మిమ్మల్ని ఓవర్లుక్ చేయడం, మిమ్మల్ని ఎంత మీకు బీట్ చేస్తున్నారు అనేది ఒక వార్త వచ్చింది.
That's what I'm telling you. It's a perception of the public. Everybody will play his role. If somebody want to show, we should encourage. We should not demolish that. Generally, क्या होता है in system, the top officer try to suppress. Why should we? He is doing his work. We should encourage. If he is doing good work, why should we will not allow him tell? If there is any other corruption or some harassment, we have to restrain him. But when he is doing good work, I understood. COVID, I can say people will realize that he did tremendous work. People were when first wave came, so much scared regarding COVID. I have seen that if in one apartment, one fellow will get entire apartment fellow were about to push that fellow away and like that. So then he was 24/7. He did tremendous work. Every human has there's a weakness, goodness, this, that. So we have to take use of that. I never have regrets with anyone. People will, because I have one big weakness that I am not a very good communicator. But I can connect with subordinate, public, this, that very well. But I am not good orator and all, but ठीक है.
కానీ అప్పట్లో మీ మెన్ కూడా డైరెక్ట్ సిపి గారి కన్నా ఈయనే మాకు సిపి అని ఒక రూమర్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తారు.
It's not like that.
సార్ ఓకే.
Perceptions.
సార్ మీరు విశాఖపట్నం కమిషనర్గా పనిచేసే టైంలో ఒక 2 మేజర్ కేసులు ఉన్నాయి. ఒకటి సరోగసి పేరు మీద సృష్టి అనే ఒక ఆర్గనైజేషన్ చాలామంది పిల్లల్ని అమ్మడం. ఆ కేసులో మీరు టీం ఫామ్ చేసి ఒక డాక్టర్ని కూడా అరెస్ట్ చేయడం అప్పట్లో ఒక సెన్సేషన్ అయింది. ఆ డాక్టర్ కూడా ఎక్కడ కర్ణాటకలో తలదాచుకుంటే ఆ లేడీని తీసుకురావడం, అరెస్ట్ చేయడం, ఆ బెయిల్ రాకుండా కూడా మీరు మీ టీం అంతా చేశారు. రెండోది ఎల్జీ ఫారంలో అగ్ని ప్రమాదం. ఈ 2 ఛాలెంజ్ని మీరు ఏ విధంగా తీసుకున్నారు?
In this Srishti Fertility Center case lo, we got a complaint from this revenue departments that some hospital or some doctors are involved in child trafficking. They are taking tribal areas children's and claiming as like they are born by surrogacy and all this. After receiving complaint, the DCP at that time, Aishwarya Rastogi, he was there. I entrusted that work to him, and after going through all these details and all, we formed a team and we called the doctor. First she came and when we were talking, she did not cooperate. We allowed her to go, and after that we collected some more details, and when we were sure that she is involved in the child trafficking, we again called, and she escaped and tried to get bail, and she ran away from Vizag. First she went to Hyderabad, tried to influence the investigation, but we did not listen. Then we formed team and sent the Hyderabad. The team has gone to Hyderabad and tried to arrest. That lady again moved out and she went to Kurg in Karnataka. We continuously chasing her, and she was also trying both side legal and all this. But continuous following wala we could able to arrest her. When we bought her, and then we found that she was involved in lot of such cases. And not only that, other hospitals were also there, and their modus operandi was very peculiar. That they used to identify the ladies in tribal area. Either they are very poor, they are not able to take care of the children, like 3-4 children, they are not able to maintain them. So they were luring them that we will arrange a free delivery and we will pay some amount and we will take care of the child, like that. Or some of the cases where ladies were abandoned by the families, so illegal contacts and all this. So those children they were noting down, and here because they have a fertility center, lot of parents they used to come and getting treatment. So these people were once such abandoned children, abandoned ladies were coming, or some poor ladies whom they were luring were approaching to the hospital. So while testing, they used to come to know that what time exactly this delivery may take place, after 2 months, 3 months, or so such cases they were fixing. Like suppose another side, a family who is well to do, they want surrogacy, through surrogacy, or they want to fertility treatment, like that. They were approaching to them, this center. After approaching, they were starting treatment. They used to do like 2 months, 3 months. They were matching with the delivery of that boy, and they were fixing the time. So then people on good faith, they were coming to hospital and getting treatments. Then after treatment, they used to say, after 3 months you come, you will get a child, this, that. So through they do 1 or 2 procedures and telling that we have put in some so and so lady, you will get after 6 months, 9 months, 10 months, like that. And they were delivering childs, and a large number of cases we got. In that process, another doctors also we caught. And till that time when I left, because after that I was transferred, 5-6 cases we identify the children so that where they have procured from some other places and they given to other family member. Actually, it was not done through procedure, but like cheating of the children. So it's like a child trafficking. They were involved.
So ఇది ఆర్గనైజ్డ్ క్రైమ్ కదా?
It's the organized crime.
టోటల్ ఎంతమంది అరెస్ట్ చేయాలి?
In that we arrested I think 7-8 members. That 2 doctors and there is assistants and all this. We arrested.
పిల్లల్ని ఏం చేశారండి?
I remember initially when we recovered 3 children, we have handed over to original parents.
Home, sir?
Parents. First we handed over to home. After that, identifying their DNA test and all, I think they were sent to the original mothers.
సార్ ఆ డాక్టర్ గారికి ఆ టీంకి చాలా ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్స్ ఉంటుంది. మరి మీ మీద
ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్స్ అందరికీ ఉంటుంది. హూ ఆర్ ఇన్వాల్వ్డ్ ఇన్ ఆర్గనైజ్డ్ క్రైమ్ డెఫినెట్లీ దే విల్ ట్రై టు escape this, but in that we were very much determined because it's not only like the original parents but the people who are in good faith approaching to this organization or this hospital, they were cheating. So we thought that is not correct. They should not further go beyond that. So we did, and in that I can't say lot of other calls I received. Lot of people they were having now doubts that whether child belong to them or not, but because since long they are involved in this.
Sir, Visakhapatnamlo early morning LG farms are there in show, sir.
This LG Polymer was a very classic case. I remember that day I was on night round. Around 1:30 I came back to home. Suddenly 3:30 again I received a call. And my SB control room నుంచి నాకు ఫోన్ వచ్చింది. ఫోన్ once I received a phone, immediately I alerted the DC to proceed to the scene of offense and I also started. Till that time I contacted to Gopalpatnam SI and SHO, and SI told me, sir, I received a call from LG Polymer also. I have visited and lot of gas vapor is there and very difficult to penetrate in that. But once he received a call, initially first person was the SI Gopalpatnam who reached on the scene. He alerted the villagers and he has a vehicle in that we fitted the this siren. With this siren he alerted. So in that most of the people who are who got up immediately they left the place, but some people who are in deep sleep and all, they could not hard and they could not come out. They did not left the place. They did not leave the place. So at that time when I reached, I have seen a large number of press reporters and our officers were standing in front of the LG Polymer main gate. Okay. I also reached. Then I asked what happened there. Then this fellow, this SI and DCP told me, sir, that gas vapor is more and very difficult to go inside. And there was a lane. We can see that up to half kilometer from that lane, nothing was visible. Then we discussed, then myself and our SI and all, I asked that whether this gas is poisonous or not, we should ask this manager. Manager was there, this LG Polymer, one of the director, he was present at that time. So he told us it is not a poisonous, nothing will happen if people will inhale. Maximum they will get drowsiness, nothing will happen like that, he told. So then we decided that okay, we should also go and see what are the things happening in that. But my SI told us when I went, a large number of people are inside and they are almost trapped and falling down on roads and all this, he told. Though luckily that what I am telling you, before this, before coming as a CP wiser, I was IG disaster management. So in that we went a course to Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. There is a Japan in Malaysia Techno University there. So we did 2 weeks course there. In that course they told that some poisonous gas, how to act and how to go and all this. So then I remember that immediately I thought that in that process they told if you want to visit that place, first you go to 50 meter to 100 meter with the wet towels and all. If you feel uneasiness, you should not further proceed, otherwise you can. So I told to my officer that I am going with my Innova car with the covered seals. We closed the glasses and all, and we started moving. My DCP told that, sir, I will also come. Okay, you also join. Both of us started moving. Almost 200 meters we went. Then suddenly I thought that we should check because the vehicle was totally closed with glasses. So we have opened the little bit. We bring down the glass. Suddenly I saw that some smell, but it was not that easy. And nobody was there. Then we decided we should go further. So when we were moving, we told our subordinates also that you should not come, but they also followed 5-6 vehicles.
Okay.
In that, one of my RI Bhagwan and some of the night round officers, ASP, ACP was there, and then 2 other officers were there. So like 5-6 vehicles followed. We went up to half kilometer, more than half kilometer. We reached end of the lane. Then suddenly we saw the left side of the lane, there is another lane. People were falling down there. Okay. And we go down and ask what happened. And people gathered, especially most of the youths were there. They started shouting that since morning we are calling, nobody has come, no vehicle has come, no rescue, this, that. Then we saw. And then after getting 2-3 minutes, we observed that nothing is happening. But huge smell was there. So then immediately DCP and all, we decided that okay, those fellow who are on the roadside should be shifted. We were having 5-6 vehicles who have followed us. We started putting them. Then people were in almost charging mode that nobody is helping this, that, but we counseled them. Because in that lane, large number of auto, motorcycles, and then we told because it's a very narrow lane, if you rescue big vehicles can't come. You do one thing that you help us. Whatever vehicles you are, a motorcycle, auto, whatever you have, you put those fellow and don't go to hospital. You drop in front of the LG Polymer where our big buses and all other vehicles are there. You drop and come back like. Then first our 5 vehicles we shifted the people. Then villages also almost 15-20 youths gathered. They started motorcycle on 2 fellow in motorcycle and like that they started shifting. So almost first 15-20 or half an hour we shifted almost 100 above people who were on the roadside. And some of the people they were in drowsy, but they were not interested to leave that theft may take place, but by force we shifted them. Especially ladies, they were reluctant to go, but by force we shifted them. We put them in vehicles and sent them. Then we started checking the rooms. That was really pathetic. In the first house we have checked. In window we have saw from window. 4 people, 3 were falling down on the road. 1 fellow was in drowsiness. We knocked the house, but they were not in a position to open the gate. We put a lot of times, nobody has responded. Then we decided to break the gates. But first we saw that always front gates are always very strong. To break it is very difficult. During this the disaster management, we learned whenever you do intervention in house, always select a back door. Always it is a weak. So we decided that we go to back and we started breaking doors and shifting the people like that. 300 to 500 between people we shifted. Almost it took 1.5 hours. We shifted all these people. Then after that, lot of villages also joined. Then I think 6:30 around or 6:45, NDRF team also joined to us. Our SDRF team also joined. So till that time, almost everybody has left. And we shifted a large number of people to hospitals. In that process, I think 7-8 fellow died. Later, some of them also died in the hospital. So 13-14 people. So this was really gives me a lot of satisfaction that in timely we acted. Otherwise, large number of people would have. Because why I am telling, if people would have been trapped there, definitely they would have died. Large number of animals died. Especially buffaloes, cows, they could not open them, and dogs we have seen. Most of them died because they are tied there and due to swallow of this inhaling of this gas, they died.
సార్ మీకు మార్నింగ్ కంప్లైంట్ వచ్చిన తర్వాత అంటే కంట్రోల్ రూమ్ నుంచి మీకు డైరెక్ట్గా వచ్చిన తర్వాత మీ టీం ఎంత టైంలో రీచ్ అయింది?
Actually, immediately, simultaneously, this complaint came to control room as well as the SIE Gopalpur.
Okay.
That fellow reached within 5 to 7 minutes in the scene, and he was the first person who alerted everyone.
మీరు ఎన్ని గంటలకు వెళ్ళారండి?
Immediately after receiving, I think after 7-8 minutes, I also left because I could not sleep that day. I came from night round, and immediately I was about to sleep, suddenly I received the call.
సార్ మీరు మార్నింగ్ వెళ్ళగానే ఈ రెస్క్యూ ఆపరేషన్ ఎంత టైం పట్టిందండి?
It took around, we reached around, I think 4 around something, 4:30 or something we reached on the scene. 3:30 it happened. And then 6:30 tak we have evacuated everyone. We have shifted.
అంటే ఇష్యూ అయిన తర్వాత సీఎం గారు రావడం వాళ్ళందరికీ 50 lakhs రూపీస్ అనౌన్స్ చేశారు, ఇప్పించారు. కానీ వాళ్ళ కంపెనీ మీద 304A పెట్టారు. అందులో కొంతమంది చైనా కంపెనీ కూడా ఎస్కేప్ అవ్వడం చూస్తే వాళ్ళని కూడా మీరు
No, in the first time in AP, we have put stringent sections. We did not allow anyone. Those Korean fellows were arrested, and others also who were responsible for that. Everybody has been arrested, and we put them behind bar.
Under 304A?
Yeah, 304 part 2 we have put on that. Okay. Generally 304A పెడతారు, but we put all sections related to this.
అంటే మీకు లైఫ్లో అది బాగా
ఇట్ వాజ్ రియల్లీ వెరీ గుడ్.
పబ్లిక్ కూడా చెప్పారండి, పోలీస్ ఇమీడియట్ రీచ్ అయింది కాబట్టి మీ అందరూ సేవ్ అయ్యాం, లేదంటే ఇంకా డెత్ సంఖ్య అది సంఖ్య పెరుగుంటుంది.
In that one lesson I have learned that not only that, because our fellow have done good work, there is no doubt on that. Because due to police help and creating awareness among the public, with the help of public, we were successful. But one thing I learned that any operation, any work, training plays major role. If I would have not done this disaster management course I am telling, I would have also, I don't know whether I would have been able to go and do, because initially little bit breathlessness was there. So the only thing is that to put a wet towels on your face and you can move, nothing will happen. And same thing happened. So always I tell, here also when I am in charge of this training center, I am telling, training plays major role. If your soldiers are good in training, definitely they perform well. Because they know what will be the repercussion of these things.
అంటే డిజాస్టర్ మేనేజ్మెంట్లో మీ ట్రైనింగ్ తీసుకోవడం ఇది ప్లస్ ఏది?
Yeah, it was definitely it played a major role.
అటువంటి సిచ్యువేషన్ వచ్చింది అనుకోండి, ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఫస్ట్ మీరు చెప్పారు తడి బట్టతో ముక్కు కట్టుకెళ్తే ప్రాబ్లం ఉండదు. ఒక ఫైర్ అయింది అనుకోండి, ఏం చేయాలి అప్పుడు?
Fire kuda, because fire kuda they are giving a training. First thing the how to, because more if fire will take place, maximum problem is the smoke. People die due to smoke, suffocation. The only thing that if you have a suit, if you have anti-fire suit and all this, then you can enter in that, there is no issue. But if you don't have, then only this primary things is that to alert the people who are trapped inside, that put a wet kambal or this blankets or wet towels and all, and try to come out that where maximum possibilities are there. That the minimum things they can take.
అంటే మీ రెస్క్యూ టీమ్ ఏ విధంగా వెళ్ళారని మీరు చెప్తున్నారు, కానీ విక్టిమ్స్ ఉంటారు, వాళ్ళు ఏ విధంగా ఇమీడియట్గా సేవ్ అవ్వాలంటే కింద పడుకోమంటారా?
No, according the situation they have to act. In this case, if you padkunta kuda, because entire area is covered by this gas vapor, so people will definitely. Best thing is that to leave that place as early as possible. But in this case, we observed one thing also. If you try to run, immediately you will hail more gas. Then chances are more that you will also suffer. Because we observed when we were going door to door, I observed these things that if you go more fast, so better that slow pace 30, putting wet cloth, you can move out. That's the best way. Or if you have a like motorcycle or any vehicles, use it there. Actually in that lane everywhere I was in large number of motorcycles, autos were there. But because people were so panicked, they ran away from the place and they did not help. If they would have done initially, first our SI was there almost 15-20 minutes. He moved all local team, announced, alerted everyone. At that time, if villagers would have been helped each other, things would have been more better. Yeah, it was very good. It gives a lot of satisfaction because it's a really good case study where our people have done very well. That's why always I tell, earlier also told, that subordinates are ready to die. They will definitely follow your instruction. and they will not allow you to leave or run away. Because I have seen when initially I told that only I will go and see, but even though they followed, they came there and they helped each other. So this shows that if you give good training, you take care of them, definitely they will help you and they will perform well. Then another thing that during CP time also, another exposure was the COVID first wave. It was really because not much awareness regarding that. So tracking that DD and DGP took lot of interest in that time, and he has played a major role in tracking. He coordinated with the health department, revenue department, and lot of panic because not much awareness and people they don't know how to track it. Number one. Number two, I have seen lot of cases where in apartment, if one fellow is suppose they came to know that he is a positive, entire apartment people were almost going to throw out that fellow, and they were they were about to thrash that fellow. Already he is suffering, and they are putting so much pressure on. So it was very difficult time for us to counsel them, to shift them. And panic, even though in our subordinates also there are a lot of panic, but the way they have done this, we have cantonment zones and all, it was the best, I can say the best performance in India. Not only in AP, I am telling in India. You see all major commercial cities where this industrial cities were closed down. Only this city it was not closed down. All pharma companies were in running condition. Port was also running, both ports were running, and we did not close, and in such a systematical way we have controlled this. It was really tremendous. That I can give the credit to my all entire teams.
కానీ మీ టీం కూడా పోలీస్ టీంకి పోలీస్ వాళ్ళ ఇంటికి పోతే ఆ కాలనీ వాళ్ళు కూడా రానిచ్చేవారు కదా కదా.
Yeah, there were some problems, but
పోలీసు అందరి దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళేవారు బయట ఉండి
we counseled them, but our people were very good. The officers who were on ground, they performed well. They counseled them. They told, we have counseled some of the big leaders in that area, this ward members. We told if something happened, you alert us and you try to stop the people. They should not go and assault and throw them out and all. We will shift them. There is no issue. And in that GVMC and health department also did tremendous work. Yeah, I got on both ways severe this COVID. Even though I was in ICU also, almost 7 days I was in ICU. But it is a part of job, nothing.
ICU na?
Yeah, 7 days I was in ICU. But it will come. Everybody, almost all officers got. I am telling you. Some people got, but it was also a good exposure because they say that once in 100 years such a tragedy will come. So we are the part of that to see that because in one Maithili Sharan Gupta, one Hindi writer is there. When he was child, he has seen that that time plague happens in UP. So he has written in the book. That time he was 7 years old. Entire family died in that. He was alone left. So he has written very well that river was full of this, villages were full of dead bodies, this, that. It comes, you have to face, there is no other way of that. I was reading his book, so that time I realized, yes, it comes.
Sir, మీ సర్వీస్ కూడా బుక్ రాయొచ్చు కదా మీరు. చాలా హ్యూమన్ యాంగిల్స్ ఉంది, పెథటిక్ సిచ్యువేషన్ కనిపిస్తున్నాయి. ఇక్కడ మీరు కరోనాలో ఐసీ వరకు వెళ్ళి వెనక్కి వచ్చారు.
This we can write, books can be written, there is no doubt, but we will see later stage. Still we have long service, we will see lot of other experiences.
మీకు కొన్ని ఇష్యూస్లో మిమ్మల్ని డ్యామేజ్ చేయడానికి కొన్ని శక్తులు పనిచేసాయి.
This we should not feel bad, I am telling. Every stage, every field, not only this, any field you are there. There are rivalries. People try to, because the system is like that. If somebody will bring down you, then he will go further. So this is like, even though in a race also, one fellow will try to go, he will take all measures. The same thing, we should not feel bad. How they have done, okay, this is their strategy. Now you have to counter it. That is more important. And you should enjoy that. Always I am telling to everyone. Whatever task has been given, you should enjoy and do. people may what they are thinking, some say that he is very great officer, some say he is very bad, he doesn't know. So everybody will have the different perception regarding a same person. So we should not feel bad. I have seen you are the part of that. You have seen that what happened in initial stage. You have covered that story, you know everything. Later you came to know that is false. But okay, things will happen. We should not feel bad. I never felt. Because we have come from such a rural background, we have seen everything. I can say most of the nowadays, initially stage when IS, IPS officers, they were in elite classes, people were coming. But after 87, when regional language was started, lot of rural background children started coming. So they know that each and everything, how tough life is there. And to fight with the system, it is difficult. Sometimes they are being trapped, they are being lured, or sometimes due to innocency they could not counter it. A lot of things happen in the system. The only thing that you have to fight and come out, and you should not feel bad also. Of course, if something goes wrong, it's like a stigma you. Once stigma will come on you, then things will definitely demolish you, because every time you feel inferiority complex will come. People will say like that. Even though in front of you nobody can say, but people will talk, I know. But you should not feel. Later they will realize that because some people may think in different ways. Some of them also realize, no, he is not like that officer, he is very good officer, like that. So things are there in any place, any field. And there are two parts. One is bad, one is good. You have to go. Society anywhere. It's I can say the nature of law. If you go to forest and all, and the fittest will survive type things. So here also that those who are more clever, fittest, they will rule. Some of them will try to adjust in between. Some of them could not survive. I have seen, I am telling one a very good example. In NPA, when 96 batch, when I did my this training twice, with 95 batch and 96. Earlier also I told that I fought and this. So 96 when I completed my full training in 96, our best topper, he could not enjoy the IPS and immediately he resigned within 1 year of that. I don't know what are the reason, it may be some personal reason, this, that, but he could not continue. Jabki everybody was thinking, we were thinking that he is a best topper, he may do wonders and all. Nothing happened, so we don't know that destiny, how it will work and all. He resigned and he joined other service and all. Lot of, even though my All India batch, that UPSC batch topper, he also resigned and settled in US. So everyone, he is having more prosperous chances there, and he joined and he is happy there. He is now very renowned person. So he has gone for his upliftment. But our this fellow has joined lower service here, and like that we can't predict what is your destiny. But only thing is that whatever you are getting, you enjoy, and you should balance it. That's the only way. A lot of things we have learned last 25, 26 years career. Lot of things. We interacted good fellow, bad fellow, criminals, all these things, Naxals, urban terrorists, this, that. We have seen lot of things. We have worked state government, we have worked central government, we have gone for training to international or UK, US. A lot of things we got good exposure. We never thought that when we started our study, very small our vision was there, or very small expectations that okay, after completing MCOM we will join some good job and we will work and like that. But when we reached, then everything, once you go higher, you want some more, like that life has gone.
Sir, Visakhapatnam next time?
After that I am here, last
Greyhounds.
1.5 years, Greyhounds.
Sir, it's excellent Brahman organization.
Yeah.
So it's
my luck that I am heading such a great organization. I'm telling, where the founder of this organization laid down his life for them. And I can say that it's not only in the state, it's recognized internationally. And very good organization we have got, and great officers worked here, I am telling, and they have built up this. I am trying my level best to get more these things, facilities to this organization, and I am really thankful to government also that they have allotted us 385 acre land to establish another training center to this. Like Hyderabad we have 2 centers, so here also we want to make 2 centers.
Okay, one Visakhapatnam?
Visakhapatnam also, Anandapuram also we were allotted to 385 acres.
సార్ ఇప్పుడు మీ గ్రేహౌండ్స్ టీమ్ ఆల్రెడీ వెల్ ఎస్టాబ్లిష్డ్ ఉంది, దాని డౌటే లేదు. ఇంకా ఈ స్ట్రెంగ్త్ని ఇంకా పెంచడానికి, దీని లెవెల్స్ క్వాలిటీ ఇంకా పెంచడానికి మీరేమైనా?
Yeah, that is a routine progress. We can't discuss all these things, but definitely we will take up. And I am in touch with all my senior officers who have worked. They guide. That's a good this.
ఇక్కడ ఒక పార్టీ కూమింగ్ వెళ్ళినప్పుడు, గ్రేహౌండ్స్ పార్టీ, సీనియర్ ఆఫీసర్కి నిద్ర ఉండదు. పర్టికులర్గా ఆర్కే మీనా గారు పడుకోరు. ఆ మూమెంట్ ఎక్కడ మూవ్ అవుతుంది, వాళ్ళ ఎంట్రీ ఎక్కడుంది, ఎగ్జిట్ ఎక్కడుంది, వాళ్ళకి ఫుడ్ కరెక్ట్గా ఉందా లేదా, ప్రతిదీ మానిటరింగ్ చేస్తుంటారు. ఆపరేషన్ పార్టీ లోపలికి వెళ్ళిందంటే ఆర్కే మీనా గారు నిద్రపోరని మీ వాళ్ళు చెప్తుంటారు.
Yeah, in that I am telling, once we send party or some combination, I know that till they come back, lot of fear is there, that nothing should happen to them, because you are the guide, or you are the caretaker to them.
Your father.
Yeah, you are responsible for anything happen to them. You are actually held responsible. Anything happened because of your mistake, if happens, it pinches. We have seen when we were working in Naxal area, then different parts, when our man or our officer dies, it gives a lot of this pain. Not only pain, it reminds that that day if you would have not done this thing, it would have been avoided. Like that. It never goes. It's like a part of your life. Every time it reminds. So that I always I am telling you, when we send party, I am really very scared. That's why whenever we send, personally I take part. I do this briefing, this that. That is we have to take that care, because something happened, then you don't have any excuse. That's why every time I say my subordinate, any other crime, if somebody will commit a mistake, we can rectify, we can take action against that. But a death takes place, you can't rectify it.
Correct.
That's what accident and these two we have to be very, very careful. Entire family will be shattered. I am telling you, totally disturbing. I have seen here, we have lot of case studies after coming here, because since long in director MHA time also I have gone through, but after coming here we got lot of new things in the we started compiling the previous cases.
సరే, బలిమల లాంటి ఇష్యూని ఇక్కడ కేస్ స్టడీగా చెప్తున్నారు ఇప్పుడు.
Everything we do, not only
ఇక్కడ అక్కడ చాలా మిస్టేక్స్ జరిగాయి కదా.
because you learn with mistakes also, that what mistake, then how to rectify it and all that, and we do that. This is a parts of that. We can't reveal this things.
సార్, పబ్లిక్లో మీలాంటి వాళ్ళు ఒక్కొక్క ఆఫీసర్కి ఒక్కొక్క పర్పషన్ ఉంటుంది. మీరు విశాఖపట్నం లాంటి దీంట్లో ఒక ప్రాబ్లమ్ సాల్వ్ చేస్తారు, అంటే ఐడెంటిఫై చేస్తారు ట్రాఫిక్, సైబర్ క్రైమ్. ఇంకొక ఆఫీసర్ ఇంకోటి చూస్తారు. మీరు బాబునగర్లో లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ అంతా ఒక ప్రాబ్లం, రైట్ సైడ్ ఒక ప్రాబ్లం, అంటే డిఫరెంట్ ఏరియాలు చూస్తుంటే ఏదైనా అల్టిమేట్గా పబ్లిక్ సర్వీస్ కోసం చేస్తుంటారు. ఇంత కష్టపడుతున్న పోలీస్కి, పబ్లిక్కి పోలీస్కి మధ్యన ఆ గ్యాప్ అనేది ఎందుకు ఉంటుంది?
It is because any enforcement agency will never get a good name. I am telling you. There are two types, like revenue, they are not an enforcement agency. They are the implementing agency. We are the enforcement. Once you force somebody that you don't do, even though if you do with your child also, if he is going in different direction, you tell, he will definitely revolt against you. Later he may realize that no, father is telling correct. But initially he will. Similar thing is in this. We are the enforcing agency. Any agency where they are, which are agency like NCB, police, army. When you put restriction on people, resistance will come. But how much restrictions you have to do, you have to decide and you have to tell. So you should be ready to get the blames and all. I am telling you, I was 7 years and 6.5 years in income tax. Very peaceful life and all that. Nobody will blame you. You can do always AC, this, that, and comfortable life. But after coming here, we found. But really, I am enjoying here. I can say that I am field officer type. And the entire this thing, always I want to do an operation on field, this, that. I don't have that habit to sit and write and all these things. This is, I don't know. We learned the last 20-25 years service like that.
సార్ మీకు నెక్స్ట్ గోల్ ఏంటి?
Goal is nothing that similar way, whatever task.
అంటే మీకు 26 years తర్వాత ఒక థాట్ ఉంటుంది, దీన్ని మనం ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేద్దాం మన సర్వీస్లో, ఫైనల్గా దాన్ని అచీవ్మెంట్ ఉంటుంది కదా?
No. I have never fixed like goal. My only, I am telling openly, my goals were only that my 2 sons should be set well. Luckily, by God grace, that elder one got IIT Delhi. Because even though I was 4.5 years in battalion, people were talking, why you are not going and requesting? Whatever happens, it's good.
Okay.
Let us, God has given that because I was there and along with the son and all, I guided and he got IIT Delhi. He is well settled. Now younger one is also in now 12th. Another one more year, if I am here, okay, otherwise we can guide him. Luckily, because I am in Vizag, he got a good education. Otherwise, what happened if you are like a landowner, some other places, you can't keep family like Vijayawada and all, then family will mean Hyderabad, you have to every time rush, go, come, like lot of issues are there. So those things, my target was that if they are well settled, is more than enough. And I am telling you, it's due to God grace that I got what I was thinking, I got more than that. I am very satisfied.
అంటే మీకేం కావాలో దేవుడే ముందు ఇస్తున్నాడు.
Yeah, it has given more than that. I was very happy in income tax also. I never. But because of my good circles, the officers, when I was ITO, one of my inspector, now he is IS officer in Karnataka. He first, I am telling, he is first encouraged me. One day he came to me and he asked, sir, I want to go to UPSC. I said, what? Sir, I am going to appear for this. I am going to bring a form. Those days we were going and getting form from UPSC. So he bought for himself and for me also. Sir, you also appear. Then I told, okay, we will see. Then I also filed and then appeared. And even the first time itself, I got this group one.
Yeah.
So really it is like, it has been given by God. I never thought on that line. But once I got and then I reached that. And luckily, another luck that I got very good cadre. So, Andhra Pradesh is one of the finest cadre in this country. So these are all this your fate and your some good deeds or whatever. Our parents, actually, my parents were very simple. My father was teacher, my mother was this housewife. But he was very supportive. She was, even though we can say that almost illiterate, but I remember that one incident when I was in 12th. Once those days 10th, after 10th you can appear for this SSC exam. So when I was in 12th, I appeared for SSC. I got selection in the Ministry of Education in Shastri Bhavan, LDC. So my father was, okay, you go and join. I told her, I am 12th, I will do this type job when I have just for appear and I got. But my father was little bit thought hesitant whether job will come or not, because circle was in rural area. But even though my mother was illiterate, but she was, when I still remember, she told me, my father in front of me, when he can pass in 12th, when he will study higher, he will get a higher post. Why we will send him? Then really they supported a lot.
Madam?
Huh?
Madam
is, Madam father was custom commissioner in Delhi and his brother is IS officer in Karnataka.
Okay. Madam support kuda bagundi.
Yeah, chala bagundi. She did MSc when I did my MCom.
Okay.
After that, when we came to know, then we got married.
అంటే మీరు ఫీల్డ్లో ఉన్న మేడం సపోర్ట్ ఉంటుంది బట్టి పిల్లలు కూడా
Yeah, every time.
అంటే పోలీస్కి ఒక ప్లస్ అండి వైఫ్లు కూడా
Yeah, most of the
ఫ్యామిలీస్ వాళ్ళు స్ట్రాంగ్ ఉండబట్టే పోలీసులు అందరూ బయట
because in training days itself they come to know that life is like this.
అంటే వాళ్ళు నిజంగా వాళ్ళు దండం పెట్టారు.
But yeah, I am really thankful to my wife also because during those days when I was ASP, officers will not go in field, but I was frequently going along with the parties and all. She never told anything. Always she was okay. You do your duties.
మేడంతో పాటు ప్రతి కానిస్టేబుల్ వైఫ్ కూడా దండం పెట్టారు. వాళ్ళు కరెక్ట్ పని చేయబట్టి మీరు
that's why the without subordinate support you can't perform. Their family, their men support, and men, if you take care of their needs, definitely they will do lot of good works.
Right.
And their families are very especially man family, they don't have much logistic support also, even though they are supporting to department like any extent.
సార్ ఫైనల్గా డిపార్ట్మెంట్కి వస్తున్న ఆస్పిరెంట్స్ చాలామంది పోలీస్ మిమ్మల్ని చూస్తా లేదా ఇంకొకరు చూస్తా పోలీస్ అవ్వాలని చాలామంది రావాలనుకుంటారు. పోలీస్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ రావాలని చాలామంది ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేస్తుంటారు. వాళ్ళకి మీరు ఇచ్చే
Message is that whatever task, whatever your duty, you do sincerely. You should be considerate to the public. Whatever things happen, but we should not be very offensive to them. Of course, there are situations where you will be hard, something wrong will happen and all. We can't do much on that. But my sincere reason that we should be very cordial with the public. We should be very cordial with the public.
Okay.
Whatever public feels, we should support. Till they are doing some mistakes, remaining, I can say most of the people are very innocent and very law-abiding. Only problem comes when we behave in different way, then they revolt. Otherwise, if you convince them, I never face any problem. Whenever any situation came, we went to them and convinced them, they agreed. Not much problems in the public side. And men are also, really I am telling you, I don't know why, I always enjoy company of the subordinates. The men and all, when we go, they feel more cheerful. If you go and meet them, interact with them, they feel that your officer is coming and interacting. So I always enjoy that, and my sincere this suggestion or guidance to the subordinate that whatever task is being given should be done sincerely. Wherever senior officers say, you have to follow, but within the limits of the rule or regulations, number one. Number two, you should not feel bad. Phases will come in the life that some rough phase will come. Sometime you are good posting, sometime you are not good posting, things will come. But you should start enjoying. Then I am telling people will feel very easy to go to work and all. I have seen the officers here 20-30 years they are working and they are very fit. So it's a law of nature. If something you lose, something you will get in some other place. So you have to do hard work and you will get definitely something.
పోలీస్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ రండి, ప్రజలకి మంచి సేవ చేయండి. ప్రజలకు మీరు ఎంత నమ్మకంగా పనిచేస్తారో వాళ్ళు ఖచ్చితంగా మీకు మంచి రెస్పెక్ట్ ఇస్తారంటున్నారు మీనా గారు. ఒక్కొక్కసారి మీరు తప్పు చేసినా కూడా ప్రజలు మీ పట్ల మీరు కరెక్ట్గా ఉంటే ప్రజలు మీ పట్ల చాలా మర్యాదగానే మాట్లాడతారు అని చెప్తున్నారు. అంతేకాకుండా సిబ్బందికి కూడా మీకు ఏం టాస్క్ ఇచ్చారో ఆ టాస్క్ని చిత్తశుద్ధితో క్రమశిక్షణతో పనిచేయండి. అది ఫెయిలా లేదా ప్లస్ అనేది తర్వాత చూస్తారు, కానీ టాస్క్ మీద మాత్రం ఎక్కువగా ఫోకస్ పెట్టండి అంటూ చెప్తున్నారు. ఇది ఈ వారం ఆర్కే మీనా గారితో ఎక్సలెంట్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ. వచ్చే వారం మరొక ఇష్టం మళ్ళీ కలుద్దాం. అంతవరకు నమస్కారం.
Thank you.
మీరు చూస్తున్నారు iDream న్యూస్ని.
Please subscribe
iDreams.
for more videos.
Subscribe
iDream. Please subscribe for more videos.
iDream.
For more videos.
Subscribe iDream. Please subscribe.
సబ్స్క్రైబ్ iDream ఛానల్.
Do subscribe iDream.
iDream ఛానల్ని
సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి.
Do watch iDream.